50, 100, 500 purchases within a period of time. Hi guys, Priya here. In this short video, I'm going to be sharing one important factor you should consider when reviewing and comparing your Facebook ad results. A lot of times, business owners see Facebook ad experts and media buyers post the results we got for our clients and they're blown away. They're like, I want this kind of results for my business. But there are actually a lot of factors that influence and determine the kind of results that you see, not just from Facebook advertising, but from any advertising platform or channel in general. The one important but commonly overlooked factor I want to talk about today is your industry, niche, and the products or services that you have to offer. Now, you just cannot compare the ad results of a fashion store or a restaurant to that of a cleaning company or maybe a consulting company. You cannot compare their conversion rates, the number of purchases they generate over the same period of time, or the number of leads or engagement that they get over a period of time. So for instance, the clothing or fashion store sells fast-moving consumer goods. These are products that are easily purchased by people without a lot of consideration. And there are also products that have to be replaced quite frequently, or at least relatively frequently, depending on how much of a shopaholic you are. Now, you cannot take ad campaign results of this kind of business and compare them to results of a consulting firm or a cleaning company that has to first reach a large number of people and then has to get leads and then has to qualify their leads and then has to get the leads to commit. It is a much bigger purchase. It requires much more consideration than that of the clothing store. I'm just purchasing a dress off the rack, or seeing an ad and purchasing a shoe, and so on. Another factor to consider, still within this train of thought, is that the clothing store appeals to a much larger audience than the consulting firm or the cleaning company. So there are a lot more people buying clothes, shoes, hair accessories, jewelry, and so on than there are booking cleaning services and hiring consultancy firms. Another point to consider is the price point of the product and services. So the clothing company usually has much cheaper products available for sale, except of course it's a premium or a luxury brand. So it is much easier for that clothing store to get 50, 100, 500 purchases within a period of time, but you cannot compare the speed or the pace at which they get 500 purchases to the speed or pace at which the consulting firm or the cleaning company has to qualify leads and get 500 of them to subscribe or to make a payment for a consultancy or for cleaning their homes or whatever place needs cleaning. So there are two very different kinds of products and services, two very different industries, and that is why it is unfair to yourself and unfair to whoever is running ads for you to take two different industries or two different business types and compare their ad results. Now, this doesn't mean that you shouldn't compare ad results, but what you have to ensure you're doing is that you're selecting businesses within your industry that sell similar products at similar price points and so on. Another thing you want to consider when comparing ad results is the history of the business. So let's say you even take two businesses, the same niche, the same industry, the same location. Let's say they are both management consulting firms. But one firm has 55 years in business and the other has 2 years in business. Obviously, the older firm has had a larger influx of customers, has some people that are already loyal to them, has a larger sales funnel, has brand heritage, and a lot of other things going for them. They have an established name. The 2-year-old firm, on the other hand, is basically just getting their feet in the water, and trying to establish themselves in the market. So you just cannot compare the ad campaign results of these two firms, because one has more history, more experience, and most importantly, a lot more data. And then this newer firm has a lot less of all those goodies that are needed to, have really good ad campaigns. So I just really wanted to jump in and talk about this because I know how difficult it is to not fall into the trap of comparison, especially when you're saying things like 15x return on ad spend and 265x return on ad spend. But just calm down, evaluate where you are, and look for businesses that are in a similar position to you, and then compare your ad results. Now, you can look at the ad results of bigger companies, but just ensure that you're not using it as an immediate benchmark, because Rome wasn't built in a day. So that's all for this video. I hope you found it enlightening. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment for me. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I post videos like this quite often. Thank you for watching, and thank you for staying till the end. Have a lovely day.